having you. It's Good Friday, look at the weather. This shit week anyway. It's nice now. Hopefully this weather's going to break and we are going to get a spring, if you like, before we get a bit of summer. Oh, they're always going to be a shitting. There you go. Right, I've just done a water change on these. So I'm doing one. But I just want to show you how I'm topping up. So I'm going through 3-stage. So another single stage and then the big blue. As slow as I can possibly get it in all fairness. You can see I've even put a clip on the pipe to restrict the flow even more. Probably go a little bit lower. But these are all looking good in all fairness. I've noticed a little bit of flashing, which is probably down to nitrites and nitrates, or ammonia, sorry, which I did test for the other day, and there was 0.5 of each on the journal, so there you go. So it's the first bit of video I've done this week, in all fairness. Everything's fine, everything's sound that I like to report. I ain't done a lot. Would you have expected anything less? I'll just show you. I've now finished off the concreting for the main pond, for the bottom. I've still got to sort out around the drain. So what I've got to find is a piece of pipe where I'll fit in the drain, snug, and then I'll just patch up around the drain. You won't see none of that because the dome will be covering that, so that ain't an issue. I ain't worried. Then it's just a case of tidying up the window. The window I'm going to get ordered 1600 by 800 the window will be. And what I've decided to do, instead of creating a recess in the brickwork and cutting that out with a grinder and maybe fucking it up, I ain't going to do that. So I'm going to get some 25mm Kingspan board. I'm going to put it on this front wall, and then what I'll do is I'll create the frame with a Kingspan board, just sort of, you know, just inside, and I'll do it that way. I think that's probably the best way to do it. I ain't going to go around with Kingspan. I don't think it really needs it. I hate it, so it makes no odds whatsoever whether I put Kingspan on at all. I put Kingspan on that one because I was obviously built with sleepers, and I Kingspanned it and we fiberglass straight onto the Kingspan. That one's just got a bit of polystyrene on the outside. Oh, this shit stuff now, so I can take it up the back end. So yeah, that's got a bit of polystyrene on the outside. This has got to be done as well when I get back, because it's looking a bit grubby now. There ain't so many fish in there now. I started getting the sand up the back, ready for the concreting. What I was doing, I come up last night and a couple hours after the concrete, and I started smashing down, trying to level out a little bit. So this concrete now is going to come all the way around here, and it's going to come up to these 2 posts. I've got a post here and a post there, so I'll shut her up in front of them 2 posts to create me filter bay. So that'll just give me a backlog to shutter to on the bottom, just to create the pad. So once the pad's in, we can then start laying them bad boys where have been piled there waiting for me. Start laying them. That bit of wall's still got to come out. I can tell that just below ground level that ain't never going to be in my way, so I'm going to leave that really. I'm going to leave the base courses in, and we'll see how we get on. But yeah, it's again, it's slow progress. But you know what, the sun's out. Today I'm going over to West Brom Croy, over to Pete. If you are subscribed to his channel, get on there. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be putting his door in his filter house, and we're going to be putting the new roof and everything back on. Bit of stud work, bit of this, bit of that, but I'll document anything over there because that's Pete's channel and that's up to him. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully this summer's going to finally get to us. Fingers crossed. So I hope you're all well. I hope you have a good weekend, guys. I know you'll probably watch this after the weekend because, like I said, I've done no filming whatsoever this week. So you'll probably watch this after the weekend. So I hope everybody's had a good Easter. Had plenty of chocolate, and basically enjoyed it. And I hope the weather stays like this for it. So I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. And once again, thanks to everybody, all the new subscribers and stuff. And hit that like and share and tell your mates. Cheers buddies, catch you later. Have been ya? A full day has passed since I just said you, and what I want to do is I want to establish who's won this cup. If you remember last week, I put it out there as to who guessed the gallonage, basically. Guess the gallonage. Now by the meter. The meter where I attached tells you the gallonage. The measurement tells you different. But what I've got to do it by the meter. So the meter come out, and I'll show you now what I did. $780 gallon. Somebody was very close, and I do believe he said 795, and that was Matsuba 81. Now, so like I said, it's currently around about 6 o'clock, Good Friday. Anybody who guesses after this, you weigh in it, simple as. So Matsuba 81, it's actually 20 to 7. Matsuba 81 guessed 795, that's the closest guess. Okay, so that's the winner of the cup. Matsuba, get in touch with me and I'll sort you out with your cup. I'll get it posted off to you. I'll stick my email address down here somewhere at the bottom. Give me a shout on the email if you want to. I'll phone you, or I can get it sorted out. Just send me your address and I'll get it posted off to you. Thanks everybody for having a go. There was a lot of well, you'll see in the comments on the last video, a lot of people was guessing at like 16 and 1700, and it's like, if you look back on my previous videos, I've always said it's a 1,000 gallon pond, and I still stick by that, if I'm honest. Like I said, this meter reckons it's 780 gallon, right? Now this is one of the new digital meters from B&Q. It's actually Copies, I borrowed it off him. When I got the first 250 gallon in, like I'd done on the other video, I thought there's more than 1,000 here. And then it come out as 780 gallon. You do the measurements. Now the bottom of this pond is proper dished. I proper dished it when I did it. So you take the depth by the length and the width. You do the measurements. It comes out at 960 gallon. So I thought, well, with the difference in the pipe work and the tempest and everything being on, I thought, yeah, you're probably looking at 1,000 now in easy. Just 780 gallon according to the meter, and that's what I've got to go off. I can only go off that. So Matsuba, I think it's Matsuba 81. I'm shit. My short-term memory, I'm like a goldfish. I'll tell you stuff what I did 20 years ago. I'll tell you what I've just done. Shout me up, and let's get this cup posted off to you, and get it sorted. I'd like, once again, thanks to everybody who has had a go. I wish it was 1,600 gallon, would be great. But I've just done a water change on them, and they're looking good. They've just been fed, and I'm still up and looking for more now. Good Friday. Oh, the weather's been absolutely banging. I'm still trickling a bit of water in, and what I'm doing is I'm raising the level slightly just because the return is splashing all over there. Eventually it's going to go green, I know, but I'm going to bring the level up to where it was previously, and we'll go from there. But I'm looking okay, I'm looking tidy. Seem to have settled in really well. I hate cleaning out the pod too much. I know people stress over ammonia and nitrite. I don't know if I'm a little bit more old school, but I like to see the filters get dirty when I'm building a pond for the first time. I like to see the filters get dirty because I know that the bacteria what grows in the filters need that crap to live on at the end of the day, and we don't want to be too sterile. And I think a lot of it is too sterile. That flow rate is around about once every 2 hours. Might be a little bit more, but that's only on number 2 at the minute. So yeah, they're looking okay. I mean, as you'll agree, they're looking through the window. They look fine. One of them are cashews. No, still a little bit shy of the window. They were spooked with the window when they first went in. But yeah, they look okay. That's me Tanjo Goshke, the ground shower for mid-staffs. Couple of showers. Yeah. This one has really gone skittish since I've took them out. I've put a couple of fish in since I took them out. There's a Tanjo Kawaku gone in here, which I thought might have been okay, but that seems to have seems to be as skittish as the others, in all fairness. Here's the Tanjo Kawaku now, just down there, look. Around about 30 cm. It is actually 30 cm because I measured it. I'm alright. There's a nice little kikasui in here, which I recently purchased. There's a kikakurio in here as well, which I recently purchased. Here's the little kikasui there, look. Only a little, around about 4 inches. Here's actually 11 cm, I think. So yeah, 110, yeah, 4 inches. So yeah, bit of foam on the water, but you know why? I'm feeding them, and I've got to be fed. A little bit skittish there, like they were with the other fishing. Obviously there's a big chunk of fish come out of here. Also I swapped some of the media off this pond and put it into the sleeper pond. I don't know if I showed you this on the last part of the video, but I did a bit of concreting yesterday, so that floor's pretty much finished off. I think I showed you, didn't I? And I've started levelling out over the back. Top that block off there. I've got to top that block off. Where's my finger? Got to top that block off there and then start skimming round. So yeah. But we've been over Pete's today. We've been over there doing Pete's filter house and putting a new roof and a new door and everything in. So I don't think he's documented anything, but I think Calpy got a bit of video. I never got my phone out because it ain't right when you're at somebody else's house and they've got a channel as well. So yeah, that's pretty much where I am. Nothing really more to update you on, if I'm honest. This lot's got to get done now. Now the season's underway. I think we're in for another frost tonight. Did I tell you we had a bad frost last night? Could have got my ice skates on and come up here this morning. 7:15 this morning, it was white over. So yeah, it is what it is. So there you go. I'll leave it here for a minute, and I'll probably catch up here in a bit. Just gonna easy pot clean on that pond. Then all them barrels are empty, so I've got to fill them up. But I can't do that until that's stopped. That's finished topping up off the hose down there. So I've got another sign to put up. I don't know where to put it. Mad Dog said put it under the window. I don't know where to put it. It's got Davy Coy's pond on. Somebody made me them signs a long time ago, and I can't remember who did it. About 2 or 3 years ago, they made me the Davy Coy sign, and they also made that sign there which says beware of the koi. If you're watching this, just refresh my mind of who you are. It's all for the life of me think who done them. Because I also ordered some little squares with Japanese writing on, which I'm still yet to put up. So I've got some of them to do as well. But up until this pond settled down, the sleep pond, up until that settled down, it's now good putting anything up. But they're looking okay, to be fair. Alright. So yeah, nothing else to really update you on, in all fairness. I've got to get my whacker plate tomorrow and whacker the back down just to make sure, and then that's pretty much going to be ready for shuttering up and sorting out and getting ready for concrete, which the boys have said just to give them a shout and they'll come over and give me a chuck. That's it. It's now good trying to find content to show you, is it? I've rattled on for nearly 10 minutes now, so happy days. Oh, I'll put some Daphne in the blue tank as well, just in case. I'm hoping these Macashies might get it on, but just in case, I've got some Daphne in there now, so that hopefully once the temperatures settle down, they'll be multiplying. They really do multiply about 5 or 6 times every action. That's like every 7 days. So they'll be on the go soon. And then I've just got the bottom drain to sort out in the main pond, and that's pretty much where we are. I've got to put some new hinges on the canopy because the bloody hinges have rusted. So I've got some brassings to put on there. And that's it. So I'll catch up with you when I've got something else to tell you. Alright. Thanks to all the subscribers. we're over 800 now, about 810, 11, something like that. And if you can't understand me, you've got to read the transcript. It's even the transcript can't understand me sometimes. Proper black country, eh? You know what I mean? But there you go. Right, catch you in a bit. Have it. How's it going? Or how been you? Shouldn't say that really, should I? We're Saturday the 8th of April. I've just been messing about at the garden. I've had a few visitors today. Hi to Roger Griffin and his wife who's visited me this morning. Out the blue. Everybody come together. My mother come, they come, and then Tony Barker and Mandy turned up. So, hope everybody's well. Just a quick one from me, just to say thank you to Martin at Martin's Koi Pond. Martin's Koi Pond and Garden, I should get right. It's on the cup. And when I say, there you go. All safe and sound, Martin. Thank you very much. It has arrived today. If you haven't been over to his channel, go and have a look. And give him a sub, give him a like, tell him I've sent you. Believe in yourself. That's his slogan on the back of the cup. Gold inside, nice touch. And a cracking design on the front of the cup. So yeah. Many thanks, Martin. Much appreciated. I know they've been here a while. They go to my mum's, and I have been over to my mum's, but it's also over for me this morning. And yeah, right. There's one there also for Kelpie. Got Kelpies as well. So thank you very much. Top notch. Take care. Believe in yourself. Me old China. Having you. Sunday the 9th of April. Nice day again. I don't think it's as nice as yesterday, or the start ain't as nice as yesterday. And there's a bit of a cool breeze in the air, to be honest. But today we're going over to Mad Dog's, because Mad Dog's doing a bit of breakfast, doing one of his specials, so we're going over there today. Yesterday did a bit of cracking on at the top. First of all, I'll show you what I did in here. Just about seeds, I don't know. You can see I've patched up around the drain. I've used that dish or plant pot of the missus just to form the shape, so that should form the shape nicely around the drain and allow it to go off, and we can I can scratch that up then. And I've tried to do a bit of the corners, as you can see, and that block's in now, so yeah, a little bit of progress in there. Sorry about the camera work. We've got the missus dog here, the daughter's dog here, and he shits everywhere. I'm trying to keep him from up here. What I did realise yesterday, just take you up here to have a look. I realised yesterday that we hadn't got enough room to get the filters in. I was just going to shut it up across here and then go down, but the lines wouldn't have worked out. So ideally, I need a wall coming up here. So I've got to take about a ton of soil out there. Dig this off square across here, take a ton of soil out. The issue I've got is I've got nowhere to be putting the bloody soil, so I've had to move the blocks across a little bit. I had a Daphne tank here which I've had to totally dismantle, move the blocks across, move the sand across, because the sand's got to go in there. I've got to basically get the soil up here, get the soil out the hole, so as it'll give me then room to cast the floor, which, looking at it, yeah, I'm going to need another ton or two of concrete, I think, or concrete in sand. I've braced the bloody pergola up again. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping the pergola, to be quite honest. The only thing is, like I've said before, it does form the fence. and I can't get to that side. So I've got to do the best I can for the time being. Once I've got a wall up, I've got every chance of sort of fixing the fence to the wall when I've built the wall for the filter house, so that might help. But up until that point, it's temporarily propped up with sticks. I hope this is making sense. So yeah, I've got to dig this out. Basically, I've got a big concrete pad here from when I was on radio. I had my aerials up, the piece of steel just under there where the mast was. Now dig that out. Dig this out, and then it's got to go probably this far in across here, just to allow me to shut her up and get the bed in. So I'm sort of taking a little bit more than what I thought I would. I might actually be able to shorten up by a foot or two, but we'll see. But that's the progress. Not a lot happened really the weekend, to be fair. I've had the whacker plate in there, but I've also thrown some chippings on since. That's all right. That's ready to concrete on there in there. But once I've got this dug out, I've then got to make sure that once this is dug out, I've then got to make sure that this is whacked down and nice and hard, ready for the concrete base to go on there. Some of the concrete will be covered up, but it just gives me the platform to get the walls built. And once the walls are built across here and across there, and obviously down the back as well, that'll create more filter pit then, or filter house, whatever. So it should give me plenty of room, hopefully. So yeah, one thing I want to do was cut myself short and not have enough room to get my stuff in, because the filters, I'm still on the pallets. I even took them off. I even looked at them, to be honest, as you know. So I want to make sure I've got enough room in there, down there, to manoeuvre. I might have to put the drum across the side and then back. I mean, there is another wall got to be built as well, which I keep forgetting in my own head, to be honest. Where the pond wall is, there's another wall got to be built 2 foot back from that, which is going to create me a planted area where I said I wanted to put like bonsais and stuff like that on. I've got a couple of nice ices as well to go in there. So that's just to sort of green up the edges a little bit. And when that's done, then happy days. So there's still a fair bit of building work to do, as we all know. The pond itself is looking okay. Still got my bridge up here. That bridge was built for my other pond, and it was built just solely for that pond. It's a lovely little bridge as well, but it's I don't think it's going to fit anything now. No, it's not going to fit nothing I've got. I don't even know if I can use it as a feature. No, we'll see. It's up there. It's not hurting nobody at the minute. It's up there on the top. So yeah, Sunday morning, we're off over Mad Dogs. So I'll catch you over there. And don't forget that we've already done the gallonage on the pond. Matsuba 81, I think it was. Give me a shout, and we'll get you sorted out with a cup. And yeah, catch you over Mad Dogs, because I'm running out of something to say now in a bit.
So got mushrooms as well. I'll tell you what, I'll put the bacon and mushrooms on, mix all bits in there, eggs in one there.
You always do that. Open your mouth when you put some of it. Right, here we are. These pair have already got their breakfast. I'll let them out there to it. Mason's over there with Teresa getting waited on. Don't worry, I'll keep your hat, Teresa. I'll keep your hat. So, and here's the Mad Dog Pierre de Resistance. So we got mushrooms on the grill.
It's up to you to dip your bread in now.
Oi. Yeah, what's him saying about dipping your bread with her?
I'm keeping out of it.
Here he is, the man himself.
Yeah, man.
Haggling.
Tell you what, there's nothing like an outside breakfast.
Our bunny rabbit. Here he is, our Easter rabbit.
Bunny rabbit.
Hey, seen it?
Oh yeah, I have seen it. Yeah. I'll tell you what, fair play to Andy as well. Fair play to him.
So Vic's in for her breakfast now, so I'm going to get started and all. But yeah, Glenn's put this on for the lads today. Big respect to it. Massive respect to this bloke here. We'll go up and have a look at the fish in there in a bit, and then go my face first to catch you in a bit. Well then, guys, it's Sunday evening now. I've never even checked the time. I've got my watch on. A couple of minutes to 6. Last part of this video for you today. As you can see, I've got a bag hanging up. I've just been out, went to Mad Dogs this morning, had some cracking breakfast. Big hats off to you, mate. Show me Greasy here. Big hats off to you, mate, for the breakfast this morning. Absolutely banging. We all enjoyed it, we all did well on it. I had it since, which I never do. If I have the breakfast on the morning, it takes me through the day, even though I'm a big bloke. Yeah, I've just been out. I went to Mad Dogs today and he says, come and have a look at these. He got some Makashi Albans from one of the guys in the Koi Club, in the Birmingham Club, Kyle Weaver. So if you're watching this, Kyle, big thumbs up to you. Just Mad Dog had 4 Makashi Albans off you. And I've just been and fetched some, to be honest, just to put in the 450 gallon vat to see how they get on. Now these are around about 26 cm. Bright as a berry, I'll be honest with you. Now Kyle's got loads of these left, so if anybody's interested, hit me up. I'll send you Kyle's postcode. Well, actually, I'll send you his phone number on a message. If you email me, I'll send you Kyle's phone number. It's the best way to do it, and you can speak direct to Kyle. He's in Alzoen in the West Midlands. Easy to find, and he's got loads of these left. So some really nice ones as well. I'll try to buy the lot off him, but he wouldn't sell them me, if I'm honest. Sorry about the wind, but it's just starting to kick up a storm now, Sunday evening. So I'll just spin you around and I'll show you what I bought. So as I said, these I'm checking in at around about 26 cm. The smaller ones around about 24, 25. I ain't measured them, but we've got a rough idea of what they're doing. These really are, I don't know if this camera's doing them justice, to be fair. These are mint, absolutely mint. These I bought to see what we get out of them and see maybe move on. I mean, I've got a feeling that one's female, so obviously I'm looking for keeping the females and then maybe, maybe moving the others on. The dark one I bought to keep as well, so there might be a couple up for grabs anyway. But yeah, let's get them in this 450 gallon tank and let's get started the season again. This is the first buying trip of the year. Bank holiday weekend, Easter bank holiday weekend, first trip of the year. Not even a trip, just to pop round to my mates and bought some of these off him. As I said, if you want to hit me up, I'll put my email address at the bottom, and I'll give you Kyle's number. He's asked me to give him a shout out, so big respect to you, Kyle. You've done a cracking job with these, mate. Cracking job. I know you had them from Fry and started them off on stage 1 and done an absolutely banging job on them, mate, in all fairness. So poor knocking. I mean, the quality is outstanding, it really is. Absolutely cracking Makashi Algan. So yeah, there you go, guys. So I'm going to get them in the 450 gallon tank. Thanks for watching this week. As I said, Matsuba 81, if I remember right. I'll have to double check. I'll put it here who the winner is on the guess the gallonage and the cup. So I've guessed the gallonage, 780 gallon according to the meter. So I don't trust it, but I've got to go with the meter. So 780 gallon in there. Matsuba, he guessed it 795 if I remember right. These have just been fed as well. They seem really, really good, to be honest. So yeah. Alright then, guys, thanks for watching. My missus is going to washing in now, so that means I'm going to get these in the pool. And I'll catch you later. See you on the next one. Many thanks. Catch you later, guys. In a bit, It's later all day, sorry. I know, keep going on. What I feel guilty about is I've actually said thanks to Mad Dog for the breakfast this morning, and what I forgot to do was thank Teresa as well, because Teresa, well, they come as a team, don't they? So the hospitality was outstanding. So thank you to Teresa as well, and it was much appreciated that you had us all around and fed us, and we had a good morning nerding around Mad Dogs. Bit of koi nerding went on and we had a good morning, so just thank the two of them for that. And yeah, that's it from me. Cheers, guys, have a great weekend, what's left of it. Bank holiday Monday tomorrow, and then it's back to work Tuesday.